Willie D Live.
What's up, family? Ronaldo Subotic, a well-known MMA coach who always posts training tips and is based out of Australia, says he arrived in the U.S. for an already scheduled seminar, but was detained at the border, thrown in a federal prison, and ultimately deported because of Donald Trump, your president. Well, guess what, fam? Trump is shaking in his boots right now because it appears that Ronaldo was quickly freed after Trump realized he had made yet another mistake. This is what Ronaldo said on his IG page. From seminar to cell, my 24 hours in a U.S. federal prison, arrested for too much knowledge in MMA. He said, I arrived in America excited, ready to coach my seminar. It was supposed to be a great trip. Instead, I got stopped at the border. Immigration pulled me aside and took me into an isolated room. The officer interviewing me looked like he was looking for something wrong. It was obvious I was in the U.S. I gave them every specific detail about my seminar, my plans, everything. They kept me in that room for 3 hours, asking endless questions. I was collaborative. They told me there was a mistake with my visa and that they were taking me to jail until they figured out what's next. Just like that, no clear explanation, no chance to talk to anyone, no rights. They handcuffed me, put me in a car, and drove me to a federal prison. They stripped me of everything, took my clothes, gave me jail clothes, fingerprinted me, took photos, searched me, gave me a blanket and sheet. Then they walked me to my block, 4B. The moment the door opened, it was chaos, fights between gangs, people screaming, arguing over food, what to watch on TV, crazy people running around, madness. The guard walked me to cell 221, where there was a filthy mattress and patches of piss and blood. The guard told me hurry up so I could get some food. I dropped my stuff and went downstairs. While I was in line, 4 guys started beating the hell out of another guy, smashing his head into the fence. I wasn't even hungry. I just grabbed an apple, ate it, and walked straight back to my cell. When I got back, 2 Mexican guys were in there stealing my blanket and sheet. I said, hey bro, what are you doing? One of them replied, getting my stuff. I said, that's my stuff. And he looked at me and said, what are you gonna do about it? We had a fight. I got my stuff back. The other one ran out of the cell screaming. The people in the nearby cells came to watch what was going on. When the guards rushed up, no one said anything. The guard looked at me and said, you got a good welcome. Keep your head straight, or you're gonna stay here longer. Don't act like y'all forgot the way they did Claude and Rayford in the movie Life. Yeah, man, it could happen. A lot of times people don't think about stuff like that. I'm sure that my man Ronaldo never thought something like that would happen to him. But it did, see? And it always does. What Trump is doing, fam, to a lot of people is just flat out illegal. But there are a lot of people just quiet. They won't say anything. Did you know that silence is complicity? Yeah, you know, like when you see somebody doing wrong and you know it's wrong, and even when you're against it too, you don't say anything about it. That means that you cool with it. That means that you accept it. You agree. Yeah. This is just one of many stories where Trump has had people locked up who was in the country legally. Yeah. See, that's the problem a lot of times when they so-called come up with these solutions for problems. They have a catch-all solution. Yeah, there's going to be some people harmed by this. There'll be a few, but okay, there'll be a lot. But hey, we're just out here trying to make your life better. So pat us on the back and show us some respect. Now, here's the thing, fam. Some of y'all are saying, well, that ain't got nothing to do with me. They immigrants. Dude wasn't an immigrant. He was a visitor. The thing is, fam, it's happening to not just immigrants. It's also happening to people that look like you and me. Now, am I finna go out and swing for this guy? I ain't finna swing for him. I'm just putting it out there really for the people who've been sitting on their hands when it comes to people that look like me and you, and they ain't said nothing about it. I keep telling y'all, what they do to the least of us, they do to the rest of us. But y'all don't hear me. Keep waking up. It's gonna get worse. It's gonna get a whole lot worse before it gets better. No more talk.